But the economy. Some people say that, oh, people of a certain caliber, as for them, where they are, they don't feel the pinch. I don't know whether you feel the pinch, but when you look at the exchange rate, for example, recently I was looking at some old videos where the president was making comparisons. Under Kufuor, $1, 1 cedi. Under, Atta Mills, Mahama, 2 cedis, $1. And now it is about 16.6 to the dollar. For the pound, it's gone past 20. I have a friend who has had to give up her academic work because she's in Ghana, all right, but she simply can't pay the pound value of what she has to pay every month for her studies. And it goes on and on. Can this economy be rescued?
Where we are now, with this present government, I would say no. Because we have overborrowed. And I feel so pathetic for anyone who will take over from this government.
You feel pity for any government that will take over from this one?
I feel very, very pity, sorry.
Whether NDC or MPP?
Anyone. Even if it's a land you can't handle it. I'm telling you. What we have to do now, like it happened in Europe after the Second World War in some countries, we have, as a nation, must get together and know that we are flat on the ground, and with right leadership, we can climb. Look at Germany after the war. The right leader brought them to the level that they are today. And it can be done. It can be done. But always we must get the right person, a selfless person, a person who will think about the nation first, not himself and his family or his clan. Oh yes. Oh yes. When we get somebody like that, this country will get up. And so far, all those I see parading now to be presidents, none of them. None of them.
The final bit, the malaise, general national malaise, has also seeped into our sports, whether it's the Olympics, the African Games, and some may say, well, oh, the African Games, you performed better, but if you look at some of the disappointments and even people without boots to use or bicycles, then you appreciate where we are going. All of these sporting events, it appears our sports is sinking ever deeper, especially even football and boxing. But recently something happened that left me really sad. You know, CAF has now told us we can't play in Ghana, not Babayara, not Ohenejan, not Kumasi, not Accra, not even Cape Coast, not Sunyani, nowhere. To the point where we now have to go to either Nigeria or Cote d'Ivoire to look for a stadium. And former Black Stars captain Stephen Appiah, you know, reacted to it and said, if we are playing internationally and you travel, that is a different matter. But for matches we have to play in our country and we can't find stadia and we have to go to other countries to play, it's an embarrassment.
It is. I agree with you.
Indictment on us. What is your reaction? Look, that's my final question.
First and foremost, once again, leadership. Leadership. If what I heard is correct or what I saw on the television is true, the sports minister was asking the FA to look or go and examine the league on sports. I think that new one they have done there, whether it's fit for recognition by CAF. That alone will tell you leadership failure. Something he should have done himself. And even it's a disgrace that under their rule, we can't even get one stadium which will be acceptable to CAF or FIFA for an international match. It's a big disgrace. We've not been able to win any cup either under their leadership. So what? What again? We take leaders from Nkrumah's time. Kwame Nkrumah, 2 caps, African Cup of Nations. He had interest in the game, and he brought in experts to come and help build. Even then, not long after independence, we were able to get 2 caps. Achampong, Kutu Achampong came. We were able to win another cap under a military regime. Then came Liman. Liman did well until he was removed. So we had Liman rolling time. Even though we didn't have anything, and we begged the Libyans, and the Libyans set down an aircraft to come and pick the boys to Libya for the match. And no good, we were able to defeat the Libyans to win the last Africa Cup of Nations. It's over 40 years now. I don't have any belief. After the present leadership is finished and gone, but it's a disgrace.
It's a
big disgrace.
I see.
Very, very big disgrace.
I wanted that to be my final question, but let me just swing these by you very quickly. There's been a lot of talk since you've spoken about this in the past. Do you believe in the Japadia document?
Well, earlier on I saw that document.
How long ago?
Oh, I'm talking about 2018 or so. Huh? But I thought it was just somebody who is fooling. But now, when I saw the new release, how it's carefully crafted, and looking at how things are going in the country, I think we must be careful. That's all that I will say. Because things appear to be fitting in rightly.
Things appear to be fitting in rightly.
Oh, yes. Look at the banking sector, politics itself. You follow me? I mean, areas of, look, even Baumia as head of state, or the idea to put him there, it's all part of the game. You follow me? It's all part of, look at his own statement he made recently. A statement that can easily bring confusion to the party. And I'm sure it has brought. He made at Chebi when he went to see the Ochene. Baumia recently, it's less than a week. So you can see that this is a document that has been planned, and there are people who are watching carefully that that document is executed the way it should be.
Dr. Nyaho-Tamakloe, we are grateful for your time.
It's a